When we were born, they didn't expect twins. My grandfather on my dad's side was Joe, so they had my name picked out before I was born. But then my brother come out. They didn't know there was going to have to be two of us, and my dad was named John, so they named him John. So we got a Joe and John. I'm after Grandpa, and he's after our dad. And that's where I grew up, in that building. And then I got married and lived and worked for my dad 7 years in the store, and the business wasn't that good. And my brother he got an insurance over in Virginia, and he told me I ought to get into insurance over here, so I did. We spent a lot of time growing up in the store itself, you know. And I remember this one story. I know we was probably in grade school, and my dad sold beer in that store. You could drink it there, or you could carry it out, and he sold groceries, he had hardware. And so anyway, this one day, one evening, my brother and I, we decided, we was, I don't know, about 14 years old, 13, 14, we wanted a beer. So we snuck one in Dad's office down there and drank it. And then he said to me, he said, let's get another one, okay? He says, I'll go get this one. So he went in the cooler. When Dad wasn't looking, he got another one, so we drank it. So anyway, we was getting a little wobbly, you know. So he called Mom upstairs. He said, you better, up where they lived, he said, you better come down here and see about these boys. He said, they're wobbly. I think they've been drinking. Oh, my. Well, his father came over from Italy with a little accordion. It's called a button box, see? Well, he liked that music. My dad did. So when we were about 14 years old, there was a man in Thomas that gave lessons, piano lessons, accordion lessons. So he hired him to give us accordion lessons. Well, after he gave us lessons 2 years, he was drafted into the Army then. That's when they had the draft on. So after he left us, we was high and dry. We didn't know what else to do. We did all this work and this book and this book. So my dad said, well, why don't you go out and buy cassettes? And go out and buy records. Do this, do this, do that. Well, we start doing that. And everything we know now come off of records and cassettes. And there's not enough business in that area to make enough money to raise a family on it. It's just a side thing for us. Like people play golf, people bowl. Well, our hobby was accordion. We play all kinds of music. We play round dance music, we play square dance music, but we don't do that much anymore, the square dance. We play polkas, we play just about everything. We got a little bit of everything in our portfolio. Well, I think we played there for 12 years, every 29th day of next month. Played for his birthday, open house, no business that day. We put a big sign in the window, John DePollo's birthday, and we had free beer, and that attracted people. Well, we played whatever we wanted. We just start and play, and if there's any women there and we play a polka, he'd get out and dance. Well, the reunion just started 3 years ago. There's never been a reunion in the DePollo family until 3 years ago. Nobody wanted to do it. So my oldest daughter and my brother's oldest daughter 3 years ago started it.
It's a good thing. Wow, this is a great crowd. Thanks for coming out, folks. For those of you who've never been here before, this is the annual DePollo reunion at the old DePollo store. That's where we're standing right now, or sitting. The DePollo store, built in 1915 by their grandfather. These two guys were born and raised in this very building. And we're so lucky and happy to have them here every summer, playing in honor of their father, John DePollo, who used to run this establishment. No, not the Purple Fiddle, but the DePollo store, which was a general store and one of the community gathering places in this town. Actually, probably the community gathering place. And we like to continue in that tradition and continue the tradition of the polka music that was so prominent in the DePollo family. Please welcome the DePollo brother.
One of the things we used to do for our dad was every year on his birthday, we'd come up and play for him. We did that for 14 years, and he loved it. So anyway, when John Bryant heard that, he wanted us to come back every year on my dad's birthday, and we still entertain on that day, which is next month. So anyway, here we go today. Once you can do something pretty good, then you like it. If you can't do it, you said forget it.